Welcome to the Old Guys Reselling Podcast, episode 33. I almost caught Caleb talking to himself.
You did.
Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I am Chris, OSP. Along beside me is the only guy on this podcast that can use a toothbrush for a comb.
I thought wait a minute. You're starting that crap back up again.
Yeah. So, welcome to the Old Pass, my partner in crime, Caleb. Introduce yourself, my friend.
I am the toothbrush comb man, Caleb, the Old Pass.
Toothbrush, hairbrush, it's all the same.
It don't matter. I mean, it'll all work. You know.
So, how's it been going?
Extremely busy. How about you?
The opposite of extremely busy. What would the opposite be? Lazy? Vacation, semi-retired. Still waiting on you to come and buy me out.
I've been pondering on that more and more.
Yeah.
I actually ran into a friend of mine that I used to work with, and he told me about a lady that he knew. Some situation where a family member had passed away. She was looking to unload the house full of contents, and this guy was like a Civil War collector and all kinds of antiques and vintage, and he was like, I can give you I can give her your number. I'm like, yeah, do that.
That sounds expensive.
It sounds like she was wanting to get rid of stuff though, the way he was talking. No, I mean, don't hurt to go look.
No.
You know, you never know if you go in there and look and they come up with crazy prices. You just tell them you can't. Go on. You know?
Well, professional YouTubers would take their camera and make a video out of it, if nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you're talking about professionals.
Professional. That's you.
Not amateurs.
Well, okay. Well, you are professional. You've made money off this podcast.
Yeah, we're smoking at that department.
Hey, we got a $70 bill the other day.
We did. So we got it. Big shout out to Nathaniel and Ashley for that.
Yeah, well, we ain't got it yet because you got to get $100 to get a payout on YouTube. But once we get that, we're in the money. Hey, we're getting closer to 1,000 subs too.
847, 5 or 6.
I think it's 7 now.
Oh,
847. Yes,
47.
Shout out to those last 2 people coming in there clutch. So, and channel's still doing okay. I think 405 views. I think on the last video, episode 32. Actually 407 now. And let's see, the one before that was 505. So,
and the one before that maybe was 800 or something.
No, 658.
There was an 800 viewer in there one.
Well, that was Eric's was episode 30, 658, and then the one before that, episode 29, 840.
Yeah,
one of our better ones.
There we go.
Can somebody go and watch episode 25 because it's at 499?
Just one person.
By the way, that was our guest Rocky Top Picker on that one, so we need to get 500 on that.
Yeah, speaking of Rocky Top,
big moment for him this week.
Couple
of big moments this week, honestly, I guess. 1,000 subs. And man, not only did he go past 1,000 subs, he is smoking past it. He's at 1120 right now, so he flew past 1,000. Awesome. Only 45 videos. 45 videos. Crazy. That's fast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But also, 8 days ago, he had a video that is currently at 10,000 views. So congrats.
Wow.
Yeah, congrats, Ben. Yeah, awesome. But he deserves it. He's got the personality made for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, just all day long.
All day long.
I can see him breaking 10K before it's all said and done,
Yes, maybe he won't forget us little people.
That's right. Go check out Rocky Top Picker.
Yeah, let's go to
congratulations.
I mean, he's liable to pass me up at some point. Pretty quick.
If you don't make a video, he's going to.
I made a video this yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm. Uploaded it on YouTube.
Really? Of what?
It ain't on old school picker channel.
What channel is it on?
Nothing going there either.
Oh, I think I know.
It's private video, so nobody can see it anyways. So if they did find the other channel, they're not going to find the video because it's set to private. So
yeah. But I believe I know all about it already.
I would say you do.
Yeah.
If you've got somewhat of a brain.
Well, I got somewhat of one. It's not a very functional one most of the time, but it'll do.
Oh no! Big weekend for somebody this weekend besides Rocky Top Picker. Big weekend. I seen it on Facebook. I seen Caleb flexing on Facebook.
Oh, I wasn't flexing. Quit.
Whatever. What do you call that? What do you call that?
I was being thankful. That's what that's called.
On Facebook.
Actually, I meant to just put it on Instagram, and from somehow, I don't know how.
Yeah,
you got on both.
Yeah, if you've got it set, sometimes if you've got it set, there's a way to set it where it'll go on both automatically.
Oh, shows what I know. Right?
Well, either way though, Instagram, Facebook, he was flexing.
No, not flexing.
Yes,
very trying to remain humble here. I'm not all bragging like some people do.
Who? I ain't got nothing to brag about.
It ain't you right now. Hey guys, guess what I did this week? I held down my couch for a couple hours.
Well, eBay sent my payout for the week today.
$17?
$451, I think. I was happy with that.
I would be too when I ain't doing nothing.
I've not listed in over 28 days. I've not making videos. $450 in a week on eBay payout. Now, a big portion of that's going to be my sale of the week because I did have one pretty darn good sale this past week. That helped a lot. But $450, I wasn't mad about that.
No, I wouldn't be mad about that either.
When I'm not doing nothing. Now that's a bad week if I'm working.
Yes.
But if I'm not doing nothing, $450, I'll take it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, we did good. We did good. I mean, I tend to be careful about how I say that because I really don't want to sound like I'm just out here tooting my own horn. Honestly, you can do the flexing for both of us. I ain't got enough muscles to flex. Ain't nothing there. But no, we
my arms are so skinny. All I've got is a muscle. I've got little bony arms.
Wow. No, we broke a couple of records. We actually broke 3 records.
Big.
First we packed over 60 orders from Friday at noon until Sunday night at 8:00. Over 60 orders. That's like 20 orders over our record probably. So it blew that away. Number 2, we sold over $1,000 in one day. I still hadn't done that. We sold $1,005 on Saturday. So that was huge for me. That was a milestone I'd been waiting to hit.
Day after Black Friday.
Day after. Black Friday was like $750 or $800. I mean, it was really good. And then Saturday was extraordinary. We sold like 30 things Saturday. It just cha-ching, 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 just every 15, 20 minutes for a while it was going off. And then it stopped for a little while and then cha-ching, cha-ching. And today we've sold almost 20. It's still going. We've
20 items. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Well, 20 orders, probably about 25 items.
Right.
We shout out Rosilla too. He come in and bought something earlier today. Got it
that was going to be my next question. How many of that is viewer sales at this point?
That one.
That's good.
That one.
As
far as I know, I mean, if anybody has bought that's watching, they've not left me any comments because I've been trying to pay attention just in case. And Rosilla didn't either, but I just happened to catch it. I just happened to see it was him. So but that was pretty cool. But the third thing, another big record, the best weekend we'd ever had was like $1,500 all weekend long. And that was probably over like a Memorial Day where you had an extra day or something. Well, this weekend we sold over $2,300. So that was huge too. So 3 big milestone record deals for us. And I went over 600 followers on eBay. So I was happy about that. By the way, if you're not following me on eBay, you'll follow me on. Get to 700.
Yeah, there you go. Last time I looked, I can't never remember where that's at. Where's that at? Where it says?
What?
Oh, okay. 993 is what I got. I was going to say last time I looked, I was pretty close to 1,000.
993. Let's push Chris over 1,000. That way he can sit on his couch and sell $400 a week.
Yes. If I can sit on my couch and not do nothing and do 400, it was actually $53. 453.
453.
453. If I can do that every week and not do nothing,
who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that? Heaven forbid I put in a little work and boost it up to like 600 or something. List 2 or 3 things a day or something. But yeah,
you sold 450 all week. I sold 450 in 3 hours.
But you worked.
But no, listen, I started that 20 a day to see what would happen, and that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody that says, "Oh, draft bank, no good," I'm that's up to you, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I've not watched Rocky Top Picker's 10K video yet, but I'm pretty sure it's about the draft bank.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, listen, I'm not listing anything draft bank. I ain't listing nothing active. I ain't scheduling nothing. I ain't doing squat. I mean, when I say I'm not doing squat, I'm coming out here and shipping my orders, and that's it. And I'm going back in the house. That's it. But I am such a big believer in the draft bank.
Oh, it works. I really believe it works. And see, I ran out because with the holidays and just the busyness of the season, Wednesday was my last 20. So I had nothing Thursday, nothing Friday, nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday, and nothing Monday. I didn't even get enough done. Monday, I was just playing catch up, packing, hauling. I actually had to drive around the back of the post office, drop off. I mean, it was just so busy. I had no time. And then trying to get the video ready for this week, which, by the way, you didn't make it in time to be entered into the giveaway for the eBay gift cards. Whoops.
I did see it, and I was like, I don't want to. I did. No, listen. You know how you're not supposed to enter if you're family? That's kind of the feeling I had about that.
You feel like your family?
I kind of feel like that. I was like, I don't want to enter that. That's not right.
I'm getting a warm and fuzzy feeling inside right now. Like I've just spilled hot chocolate on me.
Seriously, 100% had that thought. I was like, I don't need to enter that because if I do, I'm going to win it.
That's just the way it goes.
That's just the way it is.
The way it goes.
The last time I had that feeling was on Eric OBX Pickers Whatnot. I entered it and I won. I was like, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I went on there and bought something so he wouldn't have to eat the shipping.
Yeah, there you go.
So, made up for it. But anyways, awesome weekend, man. I'm happy for you. I am.
I was happy too, except for the packing that was murdered.
You could have had $453 more if you bought me out.
No, that's true. See, I don't want to be greedy.
Sure.
I'm kidding.
You don't want to take food off my table, right?
That's right. I don't want to keep you from having anything to do.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't say I wasn't doing nothing. I said I wasn't doing nothing on reselling or YouTube.
Well, you're uploading videos.
I did upload a video yesterday.
You know that
100%. It is on YouTube right now. Probably
it's time for a little Dateline NBC here. Is the video ever going to be made public?
Not that one. Probably not.
Not that one. What about future videos on that channel?
Maybe.
When will we have more information?
It'll be one of those instances like how the Old School Picker channel started. One day my wife was on me. I mean, she'd been on me for months because all I did was sit around and watch shed flips, actually garage flips back in the day. Lonnie, watched it over and over and over and over, watched all his videos. Started watching Kevin, started watching Rally Roads. And my wife was, you can do this. You can do this. You should be doing this. And I was like, no. One day I got bored and I just went out there with my cell phone and I was like, here we go. And, so that'll probably be one of those. But here's what I was thinking too, though. If I got a bunch of videos up on that channel and just dropped one a week, kind of like a draft bank, I don't know. God, we're going to get so many comments. What is it? Not telling. So
hit me up on Instagram. I'll tell you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Sell it. I'll auction it off.
I'm going to give out your phone number tonight.
Okay. I don't care. I don't know. I did upload a video though.
Oh, that's intriguing. You're going to send it to me after the show?
No.
Look, you just said you was like my brother.
I didn't edit it. I mean, it's raw footage. It's 100% raw footage.
That's the best kind.
Yeah. I've actually got 7 or 8 videos on that channel. But they're like family home videos that I just keep private, you know. But that's the best way to store videos and stuff, though.
Well, I mean, you don't have to pay for it.
You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to keep the original. It's on YouTube forever. Just mark them to private or whatever. And
hey, that's a good point. Do you think YouTube will ever cost money for content creators?
I hope not, because they don't pay enough for me to pay them.
I know. I wonder if, you know how, okay. A couple years ago, I heard that Microsoft was going to come out with Windows, period, just Windows. And it was going to become like a subscription service, just like anything else. And if you wanted your computer to work, you had to pay that monthly, yearly, whatever fee.
Oh, wow.
Everything's going to that.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube
That's
TV.
Another reason for me to retire.
Right? Because
they better not be giving me too many reasons.
You don't need too many. I
don't need too many.
See, I'm trying not to push you further over that cliff. Go buy all your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Monday I came out here, and actually I didn't come out here Monday. I actually waited till today to ship. But Monday I was sitting in the house, and for about 10, 15 seconds, I got bored, and I was like, I'm going to go out there and list some stuff. And then I realized it was like 30 degrees. I was going to have to come out here, cut my heat on, wait an hour for it to warm up, probably go to the storage unit to get some stuff to list. And I was like, nah.
What am I thinking?
No.
Work?
So I did think about eBay Monday for about 15 to 30 seconds.
15 to 30 seconds. Well, you know, that's better than you've been doing.
That's better. That's a big improvement.
That's an improvement. We'll take small baby steps.
And I did come in here early tonight, and I did put some more items in my store on sale.
So you're just trying to clean up everything.
I'm just trying to get some rents.
Just trying to get out of the business.
Make $450 again next week.
Trying to get out of the business.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, if nobody buys me out between now and the first year, I guess I'm going back to work January.
Well, so that just makes me wonder, why do you have the subtitle under your name, The Most Anticipated Return Ever?
Well,
if you're not back, are you coming back? Is Monday next Monday?
I didn't say that was me.
Oh, you didn't.
Who came back in wrestling?
You did.
I did. I came back as a
fun.
wrestler. I was on Monday Night Raw. I was actually at War Games, the pay-per-view. If you did not see the most anticipated wrestler to ever come back, probably
your brother,
my brother, my twin brother, apparently, according to Caleb and half the internet,
yeah.
CM Punk made his return to WWE.
How long will it take him to get fired? He made it at the other place a year or so, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but he got suspended like twice for 6 months.
You think he'll make it that long?
I think he'll make it a year at least. I think it'll be like a 2-year run.
You know, the difference is the other place is like relatively new, right?
Yes.
WWE's been around for like 60 or 70 years. I mean,
and
he ain't gonna be able to get his junk over with
the other place too has a lot of young guys, and guys that I guess Punk felt he could push around. WWE's established. It's got leaders. It's got a lot of people in places, and no, that's not going to fly. And
no, I don't think so either. I think if he tries anything there, they'll just cut him loose.
But I would be crazy to say that I think everybody there is happy that he returned.
Well, why wouldn't you be? Listen, if I worked there and the cut that I'm going to get from a show potentially just went up like by 10% or something, because that's
one way to look at it. But also, what if you was working at a company for 5 years, they hired a guy yesterday and he gets moved ahead of you?
As long as I get a pay raise, I really don't care.
Yeah, but
I'm the type of guy
ego's
that
getting away.
I never wanted to be on the corporate ladder anyway.
No, me neither. But
I had the opportunity to do that, and it was always I seen too much. I had my eyes open, and I seen too much, so I always said no thanks. Several times it came around, and one boss told me, like, you really need to be a supervisor. Nope.
I got offered that back at the factory I used to work at that makes recliners, famous factory that makes recliners. I'm not giving them their name because they need to pay for a sponsorship if they want me to mention their name. I gave them enough of my life. But I worked there for 13 years.
You're still being lazy there, boy?
Yeah. Yeah. I worked there for 13 years, and they offered me a supervisor job. I don't know, like year 7 or 8, somewhere in there. And we was working 60 hours every week, 6 10s every week. Well, supervisors there were strictly salary, so they only got paid 40 hours. So I was making more than they were because I'm getting paid all 60 hours. I was like, there's no way I'm giving you idiots 20 hours for free. Nope. There's no way. Sorry. Y'all cut us down to 36 hours. You come find me.
But there was a time where I worked that supervisors was salary, but they also got paid overtime. Now that's a gig right there. But they had 2 of them, 2 supervisors that would come in. They both worked nights. They would come in, their hours was 11 to 7. So they would come in at like 8 o'clock, and the one would stay till like 12 the next day. So she would work like 16-hour days. And I'm like, that's crazy. But she's getting paid like 8 hours overtime.
Yeah.
She's the reason they took it to strictly salary.
Well, CJ does.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Well, now he's the first level of management there. And if he goes another step, I don't think he does. I don't think.
Might want to just stay put.
But where he's at now, he is management, but he gets paid hourly.
That's pretty cool.
And plus he gets a bonus too. So
sweet.
Yeah. So really good. So shout out Walmart.
So what you're going to do is just quit working and let CJ support you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. No, never happened. No, Lord, no. He's got it made.
Sounds like it.
Oh, he knows he does. He knows he does. But he's a good kid though. So
yeah,
we're just trying
CJ's a good one.
Well, we're just trying to help him out all we can and let him get a big time start. If he wants to live here for another 5 years, I don't care.
We told our kids the same thing.
Yeah.
We told Logan, like, go out there, save your money, build up your bank account. Don't worry about going and buying this, that, and the other. I mean, if you want something, go buy it, but save your money, pile it up. Don't worry about getting a house. Don't worry about renting nothing. Just stay here.
How old was you when you moved out?
20. Yeah, 20.
Okay, I was 21. So I couldn't wait.
I wish somebody had told me to do that. I was the type of guy that spent every last dime I had.
I didn't. No, I didn't. I've always been pretty frugal with my money.
I became that way. Tanya made me that way. She helped me.
Shannon's more frugal than I am, but I've always been somewhat frugal. And of course, I started dating Shannon. We dated for a few years, and while we were dating, that last year, especially when we kind of knew, hey, we're getting married. I really saved back a lot to help get us started. But now when we first got started, was poor as dirt. I don't know any other way to put it. Was poor as dirt. But after you've been married for 25 years and you make really good decisions, it catches up. We're doing okay now. Well, we're not rich, but we're doing okay.
It's just common sense, If you make good choices, you reap the benefits of good choices. If you make bad choices, you kind of suffer the consequences of your bad choices. So.
Well, the best advice I ever got was from my dad about finances. He's like, always just base your bills on one person's income.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that way, if the second person does work, that's extra, bonus, whatever. And if they don't, then
you're okay.
You're still okay. But never
sound.
Get into that second income.
That is sound. Very sound.
Well, I mean, back in the day, you could actually lose your job, get fired, get laid off, or whatever. You're not going to do that now. People are begging for people to work. But
well, I mean, there's just so much. If you did get fired somewhere,
go down
drive
the street,
down the road, man. Yeah. There's another one.
probably get a better job.
Probably.
So yeah, no, I mean it's different, but yeah, I mean if I was giving anybody any advice financially, that'd be what I'd tell them, because that it saved us. It it just made sense.
Yeah,
we always kind of live by that, and
I agree with that. 100%.
Still live by that. So, and it's always worked. So
Well, we got a little bit more news to attend to here, sir.
Oh,
Are you ready to talk about a live show date?
Yeah, we gotta figure that out. Yeah, alive.
Alive? Are we still alive? We are.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it this week because Shannon's doctor's appointment is Thursday in Nashville.
The week after
we got to talk about that here in just a second too. But yeah, sometime next week. I guess we need to announce it today.
Sometime next week? I thought you said you couldn't do it next week. Did you say this week? You couldn't do it this week?
I can't do it this week.
Okay.
Shannon's doctor's appointment is Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
But I can do it any day next week.
Okay. You want to do it? You want to do it live during the day next Wednesday?
Live next Wednesday.
Like say noon? Well, how about
noon Eastern?
How about 1
Eastern?
No, 1, because Tanya comes home at lunch at noon, so I better not do it during her lunch. Give me till 1 o'clock our time, so 2 o'clock.
2 Eastern Wednesday, live on the Old School Picker channel.
That's fine. I don't care where.
Well, I'm just hoping we get some people from over there to over here.
Then at least this most anticipated return ever can be kind of.
Yeah, I'm returning next Wednesday, 2 o'clock Eastern. Old School Picker live with Caleb.
As a guest. I'll be a guest.
No, it's going to be a 2 Old Guys Reselling Podcast live.
Live.
Be on that channel.
Let's do it.
Nah, 2 Eastern.
2
Eastern. And I'll try to get that scheduled as quick as possible, and people can go on there and hit that little bell. You'll get a notification.
Sweet.
What are we going to
do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
I guess we'll plan it, but like we planned this podcast.
Are we supposed to actually figure out what we're going to talk about? Like
2 Eastern, so that'd be 1 our time. 2 Eastern, 1 Central. Yeah, I'll probably be. I'll bring a sandwich out here and we can just eat.
Yeah, that'll work.
I can chomp in the mic real loud. I do want to give a special shout out. Speaking of Nashville trip next Thursday, I got an email.
Oh, you got an email, huh?
On the 25th. And I apologize in advance because I just now seen it. A gift for you to Chris, me, from Nathaniel, Ashley, and baby Gracie for $50.
Gosh.
Gift card to McKay's bookstore. Congratulations on receiving a McKay's gift card. And he wrote a message, remembered how much Kobe loved this place.
Thanks.
It's you guys are awesome. I mean, I'm gonna give it to Kobe because believe it or not, I'm not a real big reader.
Oh, I thought that's what you was doing the whole time.
People have never been to McKay's bookstore. They have one. They have one in Chattanooga, Knoxville, Nashville, Greensboro, North Carolina. Woo! No, that's Charlotte, North Carolina. Sorry, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. If you've never been, it's a gigantic bookstore, but they also have DVDs, CDs, records, video game systems. This actually where this other monitor that I'm using now came from. They have computer equipment, instruments, electronics. Oh, they have whatever you want,
man.
Electronic media wise.
Oh, I was going to say they got hamburgers because
no,
they had hamburgers.
If they have hamburgers, I will be using some of this $50 on me a hamburger. But unfortunately, I've never been to one that has hamburgers.
No hamburgers for you.
So thank you, Ashley and Nathaniel. You guys shouldn't have done that, but I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll be using that for Kobe money. But I don't know if we'll go to McKay's Thursday or not. I have to talk to the wife because it's her doctor's appointment. So that's a long trip for her. And yeah, it's her MS doctor. And yeah. So, but we'll see. But we actually went a few weeks ago while we were on vacation because they have one in Knoxville. So I love McKay's, but I promise you we'll use it. I've got it printed out.
That's awesome.
So thank you guys, y'all.
They're so nice.
Have done that. And I will be messaging them before this video comes out.
That is awesome. They got to be some of the most generous people ever. So speaking of, getting stuff, you're not the only one that got something.
What?
I got a message the other day from our good friend, the Picking Hooser, Jim.
Oh, yeah, Jim. I like Jim.
And I'm going to read you this little note he sent me. Caleb heard that quitter, in quotations, Chris getting on you about no viewer mail. Decided I could fix that. Sent you something you both would like, but you get them. Jim, the Picking Hooser.
Yeah.
I think I'll frame that.
Yeah.
Put it up.
Stick it on Ben's face up there on your computer.
So it's not in the form it came to me. I already opened it. I opened it on video. And I nerded out, man.
Oh, so I'm going to be jealous.
Well, probably a little. But I got to preface this just a little bit. So on my videos, I have a bare spot up here on the wall. I've been looking at stickers and looking at decals and trying to find something that would look good on camera, presentable, because I do a lot of my videos from this direction back the other way. So I was like, I need something up there to kind of pop. So Jim sent me listen, I was looking the 2 or 3 days before this showed up, and I just couldn't get satisfied with anything. So I have since cut them all out and been putting up some of them, but here's one right here.
Oh, that's cool.
Mr. Goldberg. And listen, these are from 1999, and they're still sticking. So that's awesome. Scott Steiner.
Big Papa Pump.
Scott Steiner.
That's pretty cool.
These are they're the big ones too. They're nice. You remember this guy? K-Dog, Conan.
Oh, Conan, yeah.
La Riba La Raza. He used to say, whatever. I hope that ain't a cuss word or nothing in Spanish. Lex Luger.
Yep.
My daughter was out here. I said, who is that? And she said, Lex. I'm like, yeah, it just says that. His name's Lex Luger. She's like, I have no idea. Then NWO for life.
Oh, yeah.
And
the last who else will be jealous of these?
Who's that?
Kevin Commonwealth Picker.
Oh, yeah. He can just be jealous. Look here.
He's jealous of a lot of things.
Yeah. He ain't jealous of me, I promise. But
he is
on the wall, I wish I could
because
show
you get to be my partner.
Oh, yeah. That's.
I mean, look who he has to put up with.
Well, I'm not arguing with that. Up on the wall, I have DDP, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan, and Sting. So there's 4 more in the package. And I doubt you can see them, but on the tree right there, that says Macho Man. It's one of the stickers. I stuck it on cardboard where it would stay. And up here is the NWO one you can't really see. And somewhere, let's see. Yeah, this white thing right here, that says WCW, where the big boys play. Looks a lot better in person. If you want to see the tree up close, Instagram, Facebook, you can see it. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. There's actually.
Did we talk about?
Let me tilt this up. Let me tilt this up. Been decorating. See all that?
I see it. Yeah.
See? Since I got this thing loose, I'll just spin it around. There's the stickers.
Oh, this is great podcast material.
Yes, it's great. There's DDP.
All the audio listeners are really digging this right now.
They're loving it. Oh, now I got to fix my camera back. So I can get it right.
Did we talk about you opening up your Instagram?
I have no idea. We might have.
What brought that on?
Camera. I about broke my camera.
What brought that on?
What, Instagram? Giveaways.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, giveaways. By the way, this Thursday, the winners of the 2 eBay gift cards are revealed. And tune in this Thursday for week 1, since you probably didn't watch the video, week 1 of what we're calling the eBay Essentials giveaway. Every week in December, we're giving something away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
eBay Essentials.
eBay Essentials.
Rolo printer.
Not this week. It's nothing quite that elaborate this week.
Hey, is there anything more important than a good thermal printer?
Man, I'm going to tell you what, when I bought mine, it was like the best purchase I ever made.
It's still the best.
If you plan on doing anything on eBay regularly, buy a thermal printer. Even if you buy a cheap one, buy one.
Link is in my Amazon store down below.
I could actually link the one I bought too. No, I'm just kidding.
I
wouldn't get anything out of it, but yeah.
Oh, well, then use my link.
Yeah, use Chris's link for
I do get
his Rolo. Do you have?
I have been making a little bit of money on affiliate links.
Do you have the plug-in Rolo or the wireless?
Yeah, but to me it don't matter because I never moved mine.
That's what I was thinking too. Like I guess if you needed it over here somewhere and you didn't have a long cord.
Yeah, I mean if you're gonna move it, but I don't move mine ever.
I don't either.
Yeah. So I've actually got my roll of labels on the toilet paper holder. So it just rolls right into it. So I'd have to unscrew out of that. And no, I don't need a wireless one. Which, man, I've had that one for 3 years, maybe longer.
I've had mine for about 3.5 years.
Yeah,
mine's a Polono because I knew nothing about Rolo or Zebra I knew what a Zebra printer was, but I just bought one on Amazon.
Right.
And it's called Polono. But man, it's worked great. So I never did get into that.
All I've ever done to mine is feed it labels.
That's all I've done to mine too. And what a lot of people don't realize about a thermal printer, a lot of people think I have to put ink or I have to put toner. Not on a thermal. It is literally built into the label and it heats the label, and that is your ink. I mean, that's boom, done. You buy the labels. My
gift card that Ashley and Nathaniel sent me, I actually printed out on my thermal printer.
Yep. I did find out, don't put alcohol on it.
Yeah.
That'll mess it up. That's about the only thing I know of that'll mess them up. Yeah.
I love it.
I forgot. Another milestone on our side.
Okay.
Our first video hit 1K. It was at 700, and I thought that was it. It kind of stopped. And then all of a sudden it just took off, and it's at like 1,020 or 30.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as you put more videos out and you get new subscribers, people's going to go back and watch your older stuff. I mean, that's just how it works.
Yep.
So, yeah, congrats on that as well. There's something I was going to ask you a minute ago. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, how the YouTube channel's going. So, yeah, 1,000 on your first video. So, yeah, it's still doing good, it sounds like.
It is. It slowed down like I figured it would. And by the way, if I didn't tell Jim, thank you again, Jim, because that's awesome, them stickers.
Thanks, Jim. Jim.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks from the 2 old guys.
Jim sent me stuff before, so I appreciate him. And good dude, channel member back when I done memberships, back when I done YouTube.
Yep. But he heard about that quitter. See that?
Quitter. It's funny, though. I'm still making money on YouTube.
Oh, well.
You want to know how much money I made on YouTube yesterday? $3. Let's talk about how much money I'm making on YouTube.
How much I'm making?
I wish. No, you're not making nothing. I know how much you're making. I made 69 cents on YouTube yesterday.
I mean, you keep that up, you'll be able to buy you a Coke.
Sunday, 90 cents.
Hey.
Saturday, big day, $1.28.
Getting rich.
Friday, 73 cents. Thursday, Turkey Day, I made $1.23.
There you go.
I'm making, $60 to $1.25 a day still.
So you're making $5 a week. You all right. You're gonna be all right. You ain't gonna starve.
No.
You'll starve slowly.
Let's see. How much have I made this month? Well, it's kind of skewed. Yeah, I can't really do that because it took off the memberships. So I'm actually in the negative.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a long story. But I had a good month last month on YouTube in October. Really good month. $544.
Sweet.
And
That
yeah.
is good.
Yeah, I don't know. When you take a break and lay stuff down like that, yeah, it's going to cost you some money. Just like eBay, instead of $1,500 payout this week, I had a $453 payout. But there's trade-off. There's trade-off. So
definitely a big trade-off.
Still not missing it though. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Would it matter, like with CM Punk?
Yeah.
People chanted his name for 10 years, right?
OSP.
If we just start chanting your name, in 10 years, will you come back?
I'm coming back next Wednesday at 2 Eastern.
Is that going to be your new time? No. You're just going to start running with it?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, no. I can't commit to anything right now as far as YouTube, just to be honest with you.
Why? Why?
Time.
We want to know why.
Well, I told you a long time ago too. I told you several episodes ago. I'll get back to eBay way before I get back to YouTube, and I ain't even got back to eBay yet. So, look, I've got a hole in the top of my boggin.
I see that. Make more YouTube videos. You can afford a new boggin.
Well, I've got like 5 toboggans.
Oh,
and each one of them has issues. This one has a hole in it, and it's probably my favorite one. I've got 2 or 3 with paint on them where I wore them when I was painting the shed inside, and especially like the ceiling, big drop of paint would hit you right in the head. Yep. I've got a Nike one. I think I've wore it in here before. It's in good shape, but it's extremely old. I mean, that toboggan's probably 20 years old.
Somebody needs to send you a toboggan, a Florida Gators toboggan. Yeah. That's what they need.
I mean, sure, I'll sell it. Sure. I'm not wearing it. I don't wear Gators, nothing. So, yeah.
Funny.
Black Friday. You was talking about how good your sales went. Did you do anything special as far as sales in your eBay store Black Friday?
We started a 20% off sale store-wide. We did everything, 20%
every
off.
Item, 20% off.
And I think it helped. That was Tanya's idea, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know if that had all to do with it, but I mean, you had a good weekend, so who knows?
Had a really good weekend.
Did you run it all weekend?
We started like midnight Friday, Thursday night, midnight Friday morning, and it went through Monday at midnight. So pretty much the whole sales weekend type deal, But I mean, yeah, it was really
I always
good.
do a tier. Well, not always, but usually I do a tier discount, 30% off items that are so high, 20% and 10%. And I've done that again this year. I always start mine the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, though, because a lot of people shop after they get done eating on Thursday. They start thinking about shopping.
Yep. I think I think last year I run one all month, maybe. I can't remember.
Well, I ran mine from Wednesday. I don't remember what time, but Wednesday all the way till today, actually, which is Tuesday. I stopped it today, waited a few hours, 4 or 5 hours or whatever. And as we were getting ready to go live, I actually started another one and only done 20% off some items and 10% off some items. So I've got another one going on right now. So everybody go check out my eBay store and buy something.
Buy some little white.
Yeah. Did you get your shoes?
No,
I've got that wrote down.
Listen to this. This is crazy.
So, what happened to the shoes?
So everybody knows me and Chris live in the same town.
Yeah. Like
it never takes more than a day. When you ship something to me, the next day it's here. It's always been that way. I wasn't really expecting them because I did it just to support you, right? So I've not been sitting around crying for these white shoes to show up.
Right.
But
they're action figure shoes too.
Yeah. So I bought them last Tuesday, a week ago, You probably shipped them that Friday, I'm guessing.
I shipped them Friday. I think, yeah.
Well, here it is Tuesday, and they're still not here.
Have you looked?
I looked, and you know where they went?
Oh,
They
there's
went to Nashville like normal, right? Which they don't always do that, but they went to Nashville. Then they went to Wichita, Kansas, and that's where they're still at right now.
Kansas.
Wichita, Kansas.
Oh,
I was like,
Lord.
what in the world?
I'm gonna get a return no, you done left me feedback. You're on the hook for these.
It's over. It's all said and done.
I'll be calling eBay like, dude left me a feedback. I don't know why he done that, and they didn't get delivered. That's crazy.
No,
I'll have to do a tracking thing.
I'm not worried about it. I don't care. I mean, I don't care if they ever show up. But I was just thinking, how funny.
Yeah, they're processed through the USPS facility, Wichita, Kansas.
Ain't that crazy?
On November 28th, which is today at 8:02 this morning. That's so stupid.
Probably be here like Friday or something.
Yeah, they'll probably be here like January 5th or something.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, heads up on that. It's that time of year.
Oh, Ben died. Where did Ben go? He died.
Yeah, it's that time of year for
it is definitely
USPS.
There he is.
Horrible shipping problems. Let's just say problems.
Hey, that brings up, I had something I wanted to ask you about. You don't ship UPS a whole lot, right?
You know.
So here lately,
I shipped out 2 today. So
did you? Okay. Have you had anything come back to you that, like a year ago or so, maybe farther back than that, you would get these emails that said something like label adjustment. We're letting you know that we made a label adjustment. Most of the time they would give you money back, and it would be a ridiculously off adjustment. Like they would say your 2-pound box really just weighed 12 ounces or something like that. Well, I've got like 5 UPS label adjustments here lately on golf clubs. You know what they're doing?
I hope not. I hope it's not bad, because that's what I shipped out today.
Bad. It's really bad.
Ugh.
They went on the first one it happened to was like a $10 ship.
Yeah.
I get a label adjustment. They charged me $15 more. They raised it from a 3-pound rate to an 11-pound rate.
11-pound golf club.
Yeah, I'm like, what in the world? And it's happened to 4 golf clubs and 1 other box. They've raised my rates on every single one of them. And I'm not called them yet, but I'm going to call them and say, what in the world is going on? Because this is crazy.
Well, that stinks, because that's what I shipped out today, was 2 golf clubs.
Keep your eyes open and see if it don't. Because, well, I looked at one of them and it said the measurement was wrong. My boxes are 6x6 by 48. They said it was really 6x6 by 49. Apparently that 1 inch kills it, destroys it.
Well, yeah, okay, whatever. But where'd they get that extra 8 pounds?
I don't know.
Because that 1 inch don't weigh 8 pounds.
No.
That's what I'd tell them.
And I measured the box, and they're like 48.25.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's the manufacturer's box size.
Right.
How you going to argue that, really? So,
I think when you see those box sizes, though, ain't that inside dimensions?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, whoa. Hold up. Time out. Just sold something.
Oh, I've sold 3 things while we've been on here. I just ain't talked about it.
Mine's a viewer sale.
Oh, is it? I don't know.
It is.
I don't know what mine is.
So I'm going to read it right now.
Go for it.
Mary over at GG Collectibles 1985.
Oh, Mary.
I love Mary.
Mary's awesome.
She wrote, she bought some Thinsulate, the gloves, Thinsulate, Disney NHL Mighty Ducks gloves, use size, for $8.99. They're not new. They are used. Hope all is well with you and your family. Merry Christmas, Chris. Had to buy these for my grandson, Joaquin. Mighty Ducks is a very special movie in my kid's life. We all watch it over and over again. Remember, sellers sell together. LOL, love, always Mary. GG Collectibles, 1985. So thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I've never seen the Mighty Ducks movies.
Oh, they're good. Good movies.
Everybody that watches them, it's like some of their favorite movies ever, and I've never watched any of them.
Good movies. I ain't watched them in years, but good movies.
I'm going right now to watch them.
Go watch it right now.
No, thank you, Mary. That's awesome. So,
Yep.
yeah. That's the first thing I've sold today, by the way.
Mine haven't been. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I've only
thank
sold.
You, Mary. I do appreciate it.
I think I've sold 15 today. But since I shipped, the last thing I sold, I had to go to the post office. It was getting just close. It was like 4:00. I had to go. So the last one that sold was 4, or the first one after I left. And then 439, 507, 518, 611, 607, or no, 707, and then 729. Yeah. And you know what all of them is? One of it was a 10, a metal pan thing, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 Christmas ornaments. I listed 20 Barbie Christmas ornaments today.
Yeah,
I sold 4.
They sell.
And a needlecraft thing and a cross stitch thing.
I've got some Christmas ornaments in my storage unit that I'm not going to get listed.
I don't want to see another Christmas ornament for a little while.
You remember that huge haul I had of them last year, and how many of them I sold? I was selling 3 or 4 every day. I had like 4. It was either 400 or 600 Christmas ornaments.
Yep.
They will sell though throughout the year.
They will sell.
Just a Christmas thing.
They will sell.
I mean, they're slower, obviously, than they are at this time of year, but they will sell.
I'll lot them up sometimes if they're just like $8 or $9 ones. Yeah. I'll lot them together.
Yeah.
But these Barbie ones are actually
some of the Barbie ones can be pretty darn good money.
This one was $16.99, and then this one was $12.99, $10.99, $16.99. So I mean, $17 for an ornament that was $5 new. That ain't bad, you know.
No.
And I bought like 50 Barbie ornaments all at the same time. So I mean, one yard sale, she had them all priced for like $3 a piece. And I just said, "Hey, would you make a deal if I bought them all?" And she'd come down to $1 a piece. So I'm like, "Hey, that I can do." So I've made my money back.
Yeah,
easily.
Well, they're easy to ship. They're
great.
Or they're fairly easy to picture and photo. I mean, you do have to take them out of the package and all that, but yeah.
I don't know that we took them out of the package.
Well, yeah, I mean, you don't have to. A lot of them that I had last year, a lot of them, I don't know if they were or not, but they were in such great shape. I sold a bunch of them as new. I think they were. Yeah. Obviously, I have no way of knowing, but I think they were.
Speaking of this guy up here, on Facebook the other day, he posted a Christmas ornament. Did you see that? It was a Hallmark ornament, just regular old ornament, and it wasn't even old. It was probably
I did see that. The National Lampoons.
National Lampoons. It was the RV trailer, $360.
Yeah, I did see that. Actually.
That's wild.
Nuts, I knew about that. Somebody else had one of those a few years back that I know. Maybe it was Eric OBX. I don't know. It's somebody that I knew and sold it, but it didn't sell for that much. But no, it may not have been the RV. It may have been the station wagon or something like that. But
yeah, but
I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But I just know somebody else sold it.
Huge sale, man.
Yeah, it's nuts. So, can you imagine giving $300 and let's just say $50 for a Christmas ornament?
Nope.
That would have been 90% of my payout this past week.
Chris, what'd you buy?
Hey, I got enough to buy a Christmas ornament. It's crazy. I don't ever see a world where I live in that I'm paying $350 for a Christmas ornament.
No, me neither. That's a lot. I mean, but somebody's going to enjoy it, I guess.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's got to be signed by like Chevy Chase or something.
Well, it could have been. I don't know.
I still ain't paying that, but
no, me neither. No.
All right. We added a new segment to the show last week. And
we did. What's that?
Yeah, you ready for it?
I am now. I wasn't, because I'm gonna
Bucket
run out of.
list time.
I'm
Bucket
gonna
list.
totally run out of answers for this.
Oh my goodness. Good grief.
Can
No,
I just say, get another shed every week
yeah, no.
and just have like a line of
No,
sheds
well, you
around my
already
farm?
got like a multiplex
Got a
shed
multi.
city over there. No, a lot of mine are going to be like places I'd like to go. That probably won't happen just based on Kobe's health, Shannon's health. A lot of them I know won't. But one of the places I'd like to go, and I'm always so jealous of ADH Dave, is I'd like to go to Universal Studios.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, the rides and cool stuff, man. Ain't you to go to and see that Back to the Future and Star Wars? They have a huge Star Wars thing down there. I'd love to go
That would
see
be
all that.
cool, but I ain't
I'd
going
love
all
to
the way
go
down
see
there
that.
for that.
I would love to go see the Star Wars and all the people dressed up. I'd be down there getting my picture made with every one of them.
I mean, that
Like
part would
Disney
be cool.
World, Disneyland, I don't care
Yeah.
nothing about that. Universal Studios, if I had the chance and the opportunity, yeah, I'd go.
Okay, that sounds
Bucket
cool.
list.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't go. You
I mean,
wouldn't go.
If I was down there for some reason and I could get in for like $3 or something, I would probably do it.
Oh, good grief! You're so cheap.
I'm dirt cheap.
Yeah, I mean, I know they have like a big Back to the Future thing. I know they have a Star Wars thing. They have a huge Marvel thing down there.
See, that would all be cool. That'd all be
I'd
cool.
love to go to that.
That would be neat.
I wouldn't.
I probably wouldn't make a trip just for it, but
in a different world, I might.
in a different world, maybe.
Well, I mean, responsibilities. If I didn't have the responsibilities that I have, and if my family, I mean, I could go down there tomorrow, but my family, I don't want to go without them. So that's the holdup. I mean, there's nothing stopping me personally from going tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I don't want to go by myself. But I would go if they ever say, "Hey, next year we're going to Universal." I'm like, okay,
sweet, let's do it.
I'm going. I'm not arguing. They're not twisting my arm to go. I put that.
Not twisting your arm.
All right, bucket list.
Okay, this is one thing I would like to do, and like you said, it probably won't ever happen. I could actually probably make this happen if I really, really wanted to, but like you just said, I'd probably have to go alone. I mean, I could probably make it happen with my family, but I definitely don't want to do it right now. But I would like to go to Israel.
Israel, yeah. We had some people from my church that went, I think last year, on that Holy Land tour, where they, oh yeah.
Now that's
a good one. That's a really good one, by the way. Yeah.
That would be something I'd like to do.
And I know why you say you wouldn't go right now for sure.
Oh, ain't no way. Well,
no, I'm not going anywhere across the pond right now with everything
not in that
going
general
on.
vicinity.
No, but yeah.
Tanya had a cousin that was on his way. Him and his wife they were in, I want to say like France, fixing to board the next plane to go, or that was somewhere over there, Germany maybe, I can't remember. And they were getting ready to board the plane, and she just told him, she said, "I'm not getting on this plane. Something is telling me not to get on this plane." And he said, "Well, let's pray about it." They prayed about it. They didn't have no peace about it. They didn't get on the plane, and that was the day that all the stuff started. The day.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, they stayed and checked out France or Germany or wherever they was, and they came home.
You ever
I
flew?
was like, that's wild, because a lot of American people was stuck.
Yeah.
So, but I would like to go see, like, where Jesus lived, the towns, and
Well, my friend that went last year, him and his wife, and I think his kids went too. And they went on one of those Holy Land tours, so it was a group of people. But he actually got baptized in the, I think, Red Sea. I was like, really? Wow, that's pretty cool.
Wow,
that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah, if I had the opportunity, for sure. I wonder, have you ever checked into that? How much that costs?
If you do like mission trips, which I'm not saying I wouldn't go on a mission trip, but
Right.
Well, even with that, we have a missionary at my church that we support in Israel, and it's just so dangerous right now.
Yeah. I mean,
But as far as going like on a vacation type trip, it is pretty expensive. I've never actually done the number crunching, but I know it costs, into the couple $1,000 range per person.
I'm sure the flight alone is up there.
The flight alone's probably the $700-800 one-way trip type deal.
Is it usually like a week or what?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I need to talk to him about that and
don't know.
See if he can hook us up. Me and you go over.
Yeah, 2 old guys on location in Israel.
Oh, that would be awesome, man.
That would
if somebody handed you a ticket to a Holy Land tour for tomorrow, would you go?
Free. Well, I couldn't make it tomorrow.
100% free.
I would try to find a way to do it, but
I mean, with everything going on.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
Well, I tell you right now, I'd have to think about it. Man.
With everything going on, ain't no way.
A lifetime opportunity, dude.
It might be the last thing in your lifetime opportunity too.
Hey, I'm prayed up. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go too, but I ain't looking to speed it up or nothing. I'm not looking to,
Oh yeah,
day closer.
Oh, that's a good bucket list item, man. I wish I'd done that one because I just had this conversation with my wife about just a few months ago. I was like, talking about my friend at church. I was like, man, I'd like to do that one day. That'd be so cool.
Yep.
It was before all the craziness going on now over there.
I mean,
Okay, you got a chance to go to New York up there where they're going crazy protesting that mess, or Israel, which is safer.
I'd go to Israel.
I mean, so
I would go to Israel.
Shout out to all our New Yorkers. I bet we don't have anybody from New York.
Not no more.
I ain't saying they was doing it, but they are some crazy stuff going on up there. There's crazy stuff going on up there.
We just country. That's all.
We're just country, man.
I don't know no other way to be.
Well, we're on the right side too.
I was in Nashville. You
just gonna let that slide?
What?
I said we on the right side too.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nashville. What?
Yeah, I was in Nashville the other day, and I went down one of the streets where all the big tall buildings are at, and I'm like, I do not like this. I'm just a country boy. I'm used to the mountains and the hills and the fields and the creeks. And
was you packing?
No.
What?
Packing? Oh, maybe.
Packing, right. I ain't walking around the streets of Nashville.
I wasn't walking around. I was in a car and we didn't stop.
Well, okay.
Get back on the interstate and get going.
Well, I'm not
actually.
Let me repeat that. I'm not going to be in Nashville without packing.
I was joking with Tanya. I said we ought to call Ray, Nashville Flipper, and be like, "Want to go get something to eat, Ray?"
He would have got you some hot chicken.
Yeah, I can't handle nothing hot.
I've not talked to Ray in a while.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to him, he was crushing it on Whatnot.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Last time I heard anything from him, he was still in jail down there.
Yeah.
We got him put in jail.
Yeah, I got him put in jail. Yeah, you need to watch these Whatnot shows, man. They got to crush it, man.
We've been in a few of them. We bought a couple things from them. I ain't been in one in quite a while, but I've been on Whatnot. The only Whatnots I've been in is Nathaniel and Ashley's, and I've been in Cary American Arbitrage. Bought a few football cards from him. Foosball cards.
Shout out Waterboy.
Waterboy.
Tell me you've seen that movie.
Oh, I've seen water sucks. It really, really sucks.
All right. With all that huge weekend that you had, what is your sale of the week?
I just got to say this. No, Colonel Sanders, you wrong. Mama right. Okay. Sale of the week. It's Tanya's sale again.
Mama say football's the devil.
Oh, Waterboy. So great. Okay.
Happy Gilmore or Waterboy? Hurry.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, probably
Billy Madison.
Like Happy Gilmore is probably my favorite.
Happy Gilmore was just like that. Really made Adam Sandler. You know it. Like Happy Gilmore made Adam. The best part is when him and Bob Barker get in the fist fight. Bob Barker out there just beating him down. That was so great.
I use that phrase all the time. The price is wrong, Bob.
Oh man.
I like that one too. What is it? The daddy.
Daddy. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Yeah, I wanted to say Daddy Daycare. I knew that
one. I can't remember. I think I've seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's about when I quit watching anything back in the day.
All right, sell of the week. Let's go.
Sell of the week. Tanya sold some more silverware.
3
forks for $99 twice in one order.
That's so
She
sick.
sold 6 forks for $160.
I'm almost probably buying a $230 Christmas ornament over a $99 set of 3 forks. Okay.
You know how much she's made so far? Over $500.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
And I've got 2 totes down here, completely full of that stuff.
I'll trade you my whole eBay store for those 2 totes.
You'd have to throw in some cash.
Probably. I'll throw in my racks.
I'm not lying at all. That stuff listed for over $10,000. Crazy money. If you guys ain't looking for silverware, you need to be.
Shout out
Trading Post Pickers.
Scott and Christina.
Hey, that's where we figured it out. We owe them the credit for getting us aware. You know, I'm just thankful they didn't gatekeep that information and keep it from us.
You owe her.
Yes, Scott would say right now, don't blame me for that, he would say.
Scott don't know nothing about that. Come on.
He don't want to know nothing about that.
Hey, I just specialize in silverware.
It's so bad. Hey, listen, it's so bad that we've been looking on Marketplace at silverware. And listen, not all silverware is equal. On there? There is. Well, it's not all here, but
right.
I don't know that any of it was here. Speaking of Facebook,
I would think the best place to get it would be estate sales.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yard sales, obviously, as far as price wise, but every yard sale is not going to have silverware.
No.
Every estate sale I've ever been to has silverware.
Well, if you listen to Scott and Christina, they have a Goodwill or a thrift store or something there. That the store is kind of high, but they have a silverware section that they just throw it in this bucket, and it's like per piece or per pound or something, and they just go in there and buy it up all the time. And he said she has like a bedroom full of silverware. I'm like, that's nuts. That is nuts. But hey, more power to her, man. She's making a killing.
Well, it sounds like you're making a killing.
Tanya.
Listen,
you want to know how
we know when it comes to y'all's business, it's really Tanya.
It's 1,000% Tanya.
Yes.
1,000. But at the yard sale, we bought that stuff. We had went back to the car, and she said, I think I need to look at that silverware. I said, we had a car full of stuff. We don't need that silverware. I said that. She gets back out. We walk over and look, and I start negotiating. They wanted 50 cents a piece. Well, that would have been $250. And I said, what do you take for all of it? He said, well, you give. He was a pro. I'm like $20. He says, how about 40? Tanya says, okay. I said, Tanya, I could have got it for 30.
Yeah, and,
but $40.
How many times has she reminded you of the Caleb? I think we need to go back and get that silverware.
Not too many, but a couple.
Tanya, come on. I'd be roasting you every day of the. I'd wake up and say, Caleb, I think we need to go back and get that silverware.
It ain't that she don't roast me. It's just she finds all kinds of other ways to do it. She's very original. Yeah. She burns me up all the time.
Sell of the week. I've got one too. I don't have many to choose from. Remember the train set I showed you here about a month or so ago?
Yes.
It was worth like $400.
No. Yes.
Yes. Bachmann, Easy Command, Digital Commander Control System, Track Locomotive. Bought it $15 at a yard sale. got it home, worth about $400. Thought it was brand new in the box. Took it because that's what they told me, which I didn't care. I paid $15 for it. Took it out of the box. Was not brand new, in good shape. However, it didn't work. I sat and fooled with that thing. I promise you, at least an hour. Listed it anyways, obviously, because it's a $400 train set. And I was like,
yep.
You know, I mean, the train would probably work on another system. It just, that system don't work. I took it out of the original box. I was like, if it don't work, I'm not shipping the original box. Put it in a box, just a 12 by 12 free priority box. Used that box, made it 100 times easier to ship. Plus, that kept my shipping price down for the customer. Had it listed for $199.99 plus shipping. It was one of the items I had on sale this past weekend for 30% off, but it still sold for $139.99.
That's not bad for a train that don't work.
Plus shipping.
It ain't bad for a train that don't work though.
It ain't bad for a train that I paid $15 for.
It ain't bad for any kind of train.
So, well, yeah, it'd be a lot for a train ornament.
It would.
I've sold a few train ornaments. They do make them, but they're not worth $140.
I didn't know there was an ornament worth that.
No, yeah. So, you know,
that's a good sale.
Life gives you lemons, make lemonade, right? $140 for a non-working train that I paid $15 for.
Throw them at something. That's what I'd do.
Life gives me lemons. Would have listed this one.
Life gives me lemons. I'm gonna throw them at a cat or something.
My neighbor's got a cat. Do
you like cats?
No, I don't hate them.
I don't hate them. Yeah,
they're kind of like horses. They're fun to look at, but
over there.
Yeah, because cats are not like dogs. Dogs, you either know if they like you or they don't. They let you know real quick. Cats, they come up there, rub on your leg. You reach down to pet it. You know, all of a sudden.
That was a perfect sound effect.
But anyway,
like a mad cat.
So the neighbor got a cat. Neighbor and his wife, they've got 3 little girls. They got a cat the other day. And outdoor cat, they said they wanted to leave it outdoor because they have a lot of moles in their backyard. And I was like, well, you don't overfeed that cat, and you won't have many moles left because that cat will find them.
You'll have holes instead of moles.
My wife's like, oh my goodness, I wish they hadn't got a cat. And I was like, why? She's like, it's gonna be out here on my front porch, on the patio furniture.
Yep.
Every night I've went out there. It's laid up on our patio furniture on our front porch. She's like, that cat's going to scratch all my furniture up and hair all over it. And I was like, you can't be mean to the neighbor's little girl's cat. You can't do it. And it's a good cat. I mean, it is. If I'm outside, it's over there with me. And, you know, it wants to pet you or want you to pet it.
Mm-hmm. They make sprays. Buy her some spray. Spray the furniture. Spray around the porch. It'll stay off.
Yeah. I won't have rats or moles in my yard.
No, probably not.
She's like, well, it can stay over here, but I ain't feeding it.
That's funny.
All right, so the week. So now we're at comment of the week.
So your bucket list item was not buy a cat. I didn't know that.
No, I'm petless at the moment.
So comment of the week.
Okay. Comment of the week. I've got a good one already. Ready to go?
Go for
it. Where'd it go? Oh, I done lost it. Let's see. I moved. Hold on. Okay, go ahead because I can't find mine now.
Okay.
How did I move off of it?
The vintage codger says 7-layer salad is good the first day.
Oh, yeah.
The second day, you have to drain the juice out of the bowl. To that, I say,
salad.
I leave the 7-layer salad juice. I leave it all.
Salad juice.
It's better that second day.
That just sounds bad. Salad juice.
It's ranch. It liquefies and drains, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much better.
I think where Kathy wrote, too, that she had 7-layer salad.
And she said she was going to make it or somebody brought it to a garden party. And I replied saying, I want to come so bad now. I want that 7-layer salad.
I messaged Kathy the other day thanking her for the stuff she sent me. And
shoot, by now you need to drive up to her house and hug her neck.
I do. Maybe that's a bucket list thing too.
There you go. Bucket list item. Go hug Kathy.
Yeah. I hope she's a hugger if I ever get a chance to meet her, because I'm a hugger.
She'll be like, get away from me.
She might. She might. But yeah, I'm a hugger. If you ever meet me, don't feel bad or scared to hug me, because I'm a hugger. Are you a hugger, Caleb?
Sure. Why not?
Are you? I mean, really?
I'm a socially awkward guy. If you want to hug me, that's fine. I'm not coming at you, though. So
I'm a side, of course, if it's a lady or something, I don't know her real well. I'm the old side hugger.
You're not going to grab her and pick her up off her feet?
No, probably not a belly-to-belly suplex or anything like that. But yeah, I'm a hugger.
Suplex City, huh? No Suplex City.
I just always was. And a lot of it goes back to being raised in church, because you was in my church, man, you always got hugs. I still get hugs in church. So, because those people are literally like my family. So, I grew up hugging them and they grew up hugging me. So yeah, I was always a hugger. Anyways, I bet you already know what my comment of the week is. Oh man, every time I click off of it, it keeps.
I'm not sure. I haven't looked in a few days. I don't know.
Yeah, it is those flipping pickers.
Oh.
Speaking of Scott and Christina and our good friend
Donald Mars Morgan.
Yeah. Sorry, Donald, my mind went blank. I think Caleb's dyes his hair now. No.
So Scott is looking for some Kentucky blue in my hair, and that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, so you want to verify that
I'll give you the Kentucky blue right here, Scott.
You do have blue eyes. So you do want to verify that you do not dye your hair.
Never have.
Me
have no intention. Look, this all is great.
I always wanted to. My mom wanted. You didn't go through that phase where you wanted to bleach your hair when you was like 15?
No, not really. Not really.
I did, and my mom wouldn't let me.
I don't need no bleach, man. Look, all that gray.
Yeah, you got
you see that? Can you possibly?
You got a whole lot more salt than you got pepper.
Yes, sir. I sure do.
Sure do. I can't show you mine today because I've not combed my hair in about 3 days.
Oh, really? Pull that boggin off.
That's a lie. I combed it for church.
Let's see it. The hair's gonna be like that. Take it off. Take it. Look at that. It's beautiful. That's beautiful. Love it.
Yeah.
Hey, you took a pretty sharp picture for Thanksgiving. Look good.
Hey, thank you. Yeah.
Look good. Look good.
Yeah, we got
look better, but you looked all right.
We got Christmas cards made with some of those pictures. You probably will receive.
Kobe took a good picture.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody was looking nice. That was nice.
That one with Kobe and CJ together was one of the best pictures we've ever got of them together, because Kobe taking a picture of Kobe's like trying to take a picture of the Flash.
You got to be on it, huh?
It's pretty much impossible, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So to get him to stand still for 3 seconds to pop a picture is, it's usually taking as many pictures as you can, and hopefully one of them turns out.
Pick the best. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So, by the way, next segment, dad joke, and I totally 100% won it last week.
Oh, you did not. You got one vote.
How many votes did you get?
7.
You did not. You didn't get a 1.
I went like this and voted 7 times for myself.
No, well, that don't count.
If nobody says anything, it's just by default mine.
Your votes and your opinion don't count. What do you call a monkey that loves Doritos?
I don't know.
A chipmunk.
Oh.
Not bad. Chip, Dorito, chip, monkey.
I did actually pick that up. Yeah. That's not bad. Not bad.
Boom.
Not bad.
Boom. Go ahead and put it in the comments down below how I scorched Caleb again on the dad joke.
Scorched. Look. Oh, man, I got a fever now.
Yeah. Fever.
All right. You ready?
That was a good one.
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
10 out of 10.
Oh, 6 2/4. 6.5. 6 2/4. We don't math over here.
Yeah, we don't math. What's that reselling math?
All right. So, you ready for this groundbreaking dad joke right here?
I'm ready.
Earth-shattering dad joke.
You done heard it.
Here we go. No, this is going to knock your socks off. This is going to change your life. I heard Carrie say that one time. That's where I got that at. Anyway,
I'm like 4 episodes behind on their podcast.
I ain't watched one in like 6
I've watched
weeks.
no reselling content. I'm going to catch up with you. Shouldn't be hard. You only put out 1 video a week. I'm going to catch up with you. I'm going to catch up on the podcast. I just have not. I've had time, but I've just not been in that reselling. I want to listen to reselling talk mode.
Yep.
Dad joke. Hit it.
Ready.
Oh, I totally
Here we go. What did the 0 say to the 8?
Oh, I know this because I've seen it before. And you know why I didn't pick it? Because I really didn't think it was that good.
Okay.
Go ahead, because I don't know. I don't remember anyways.
He said, that belt looks good on you.
Yeah, that belt. Yeah, I knew it was something about the line. I knew it was something.
Well,
I think the chipmunk coming in clutch.
I don't know.
No. Alvin and the chipmunks.
This guy right here, like RVD, right here. Yeah.
How much hate are we going to get when I title this video, Look Who's Back, the most anticipated return ever?
Look, I'm going to do this right here. It's all him.
You're going the wrong way.
It's all him.
Thumbnail. All right. Yeah, we're going to get so much hate on this video because I'm going to.
Who? You are.
Well, yeah, but I don't care. I'm going to clickbait the crap out of it.
I'm going to get, what do they call that?
Yeah.
What is that called?
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree. I'm going to get
chipmunk
overspray. You know, like
yeah,
when you get hit, somebody's shooting at you, but they shrapnel. But what's that called?
Shrapnel.
No, but it's called something else too. When you're getting friendly fire type thing, I don't know. I can't remember.
The mist that Great Muda used to shoot out.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you see Nakamura use that the other day on War Games? Did you watch Survivor Series War Games?
Oh man, I ain't watched wrestling in a long time.
Pretty good pay-per-view.
I just seen CM Punk come back. You know, I seen Randy Orton come back. Hey, Randy Orton, I chased him down one time.
Randy Orton, yeah, you have told me about that. I think you've told it on here. Randy Orton was jacked. He was the biggest I've ever seen him. Huge.
He's probably on his last run.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. He told somebody they had 10 more years in him, though.
10 years for Randy Orton.
And he got 2 fusions in his back.
He ain't got 10 years then.
He'd been out for a year and a half.
No way. If he's got back fusions, he ain't got 10 full-time years. He might have 10 part-time years.
Yeah, I mean, he did wrestle on Raw the other night.
Shoot.
Looked good.
Good for him.
I'm telling you right now, he's jacked. I've never seen him that big. You know, because he was always kind of slender. You know, he was
cut up, but yeah, probably like 230 pounds-ish.
I'm telling you right now, he's put on 20, 30, 40 pounds.
God.
Muscle. You look up the video of his return, how big he is. He's jacked, man. Look good, but jacked.
That's what I look like if I take my shirt off.
Yeah, I mean, if I took my shirt off, I'd look that way too. But
yeah, I just don't.
I'm still under that slender cut look.
Yeah, I'm more like Hogan, you know.
Yeah, I'm more like
24-inch pythons if you stack them on top of each other.
I got 48-inch python around my waist. Belt loop, my belt.
Oh wow.
My waist is bigger than my legs. It is.
That's great.
Is that normal?
I guess.
I mean, on your pants, is your waist bigger than your inseam?
You mean like the length?
Mm-hmm.
My waist is bigger. Yeah.
Okay.
Not much.
Does that mean? Oh, mine is quite a bit.
My waist is 42, and my length, of my legs is 34.
42. Oh, no.
Is
8.
that backwards of what you're thinking?
Well, no. Yours is more than mine.
Well, yeah, I'm quite a bit bigger than you.
I'm ashamed to say my length.
22.
30s, actually 30.
Is it 30s? That's not bad.
Well, if I can get 29s, I'm buying them, but you can't find 29s hardly. You have to pretty much order them.
Rural King.
Yeah. Well,
they're cheaper. They're cheaper.
I mean, I can find jeans don't matter. I don't care, but like dress pants and stuff.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, you have to order them pretty much.
I order mine on Amazon.
But yeah, I usually just wear 30s, but because that's what you find. But yeah, if I could find 29s, that would be my length. 36 on the waist. So see, most of mine are 36 30s. So I'm only 6 away. You're 8 away.
So my legs are almost as long as your waist. 34. So that's
or
close.
My waist is as long as your legs.
That's it.
My point is my waist is longer than my legs are, which that ain't saying much because I have short legs. I'm short, people. I'm short. 5'6" on a good day. I'm short. I can't help it. I wanted to grow, and I just never did.
Never did.
I'll tell you a funny story, though. I was the tallest person in my family.
Well.
I'm taller than my brother. You've seen that.
True story. True story.
Taller than my mom.
True story.
And I was taller than my dad. You didn't meet him, but I was taller than my dad. I passed him when I was about 16.
Wow.
Dad was 5'5". Mom was 5'4". My brother's only like 5'1", 5'2".
Goodness. Yeah, I knew he wasn't very tall.
So.
Well, my dad was 6'4".
So I grew up thinking I was tall. And then I get out in the world and I'm like, no, we be short. So your dad was 6'2". Yeah, that's a big man.
6'4".
6'4". That's a real big man.
I had an uncle who was 6'6". Had another uncle who was 6'5", weighed 450 pounds.
Ooh, big.
I'm not exaggerating either. Yeah. He was humongous.
Hugh Morris.
My uncle Hugh Morris. He's bigger than Hugh Morris. He's as big. He was as big as the Big Show, but 6'5". Right. But he was that, dimensionally that big. He was enormous. When he died, he had cancer, and he lost
was 3D.
Yeah. He was so big when he died. He had cancer and lost like 150 pounds. And we still barely got him to the grave. I was a pallbearer. We still barely was able to carry his casket.
I've been pallbearer. I come from a big family, so I've been pallbearer a bunch.
Yeah, me too.
There's been a couple, man. I tell you right now, you learn real quick that you want to be the middle guy.
Yes, not on the end.
Not on the ends.
Well, I did a lot of pallbearing until I preached, and then I'm kind of on the other side of it now. So
I've spoke at a few funerals, but I've never necessarily preached them. I've just got up there before the preacher got up there and preached, and just spoke at a few, 2 or 3.
Well, I've probably preached 15 or 20, I guess. I don't know.
But one of the hardest things I ever did for pallbearer is we had the visitation at our church, or a church, not our church, but a church. And when the visitation was over and they'd done when the funeral was over, they'd done the funeral at the church. That's what I'm trying to say. They'd done the funeral at the church, took them out the front door to load them in the hearse. I was in the front. The church had a bunch of steps. So if you're in the front and those steps are going down, every bit of that weight's on you.
Yep.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
And the boy on the other side of me on the front was about 6 foot. So we was already carrying it, and I was carrying it way up here, and it was like, oh my goodness.
And he's like dragging the ground.
Well, I mean, when that weight hits you, when you're going down, because these steps were steep. I mean, this church was like from the 20s,
Oh my
They didn't have codes back then, they just built them. Mm-hmm. So all that weight, man, why are we talking about being pallbearers? This is awesome content.
Where did we go?
Oh man, rabbit hole.
Oh.
2 Old Guys Podcast.
That's it. It's pretty much that now. I mean,
yeah, it is. I shouldn't have put reselling on it. We're going to mark the reselling now. We got to. We are so past that at this point.
Yeah.
We can still include reselling.
Sure, why not?
Till you buy me out.
Then it'll be one reseller and a guy that sits on the couch.
Well, I mean, we're here to give advice, and my advice is, if you're ever a pallbearer, be the middle guy.
That's right.
That's the best advice I can give you today.
My advice is be the preacher.
That ain't easy, though.
No, that's worse.
Well, especially if you're close to them.
Well, I've been close to pretty much everyone. Only one of them I didn't know, but it was people from my church.
Well, yeah, but there's different ways you can be the preacher at a funeral. You can be close to that person directly, or you can just be close to their family. If you're close to that person, you're probably close to the family too. But if you're close to the family, you might not necessarily be close to that person. But man, I tell you what, here's what gets me. I can't stand to see people cry. If I see people cry, I start tearing up. So it's hard. It's hard because people are hurting, and if you've ever had death in your family, then it brings back those memories, and then it's like, ugh.
It's pretty horrible.
Yeah, I don't envy you. I think I'd rather be pallbearer.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember the first time I was a pallbearer. I was like 14 years old. It was for a woman that it was my first cousin's aunt, but she had like zero family. So they were pretty much just getting anybody that could be a pallbearer. Yep. And I was like 14, way too young. 12, I don't even know, maybe like 12. Too young to be doing it. I know that. And I almost fell in the hole.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not kidding. Oh no. I was like, there's a hole there.
What an experience.
Well, it was like one of the first funerals I'd ever been to. I wouldn't know. I didn't know.
Bucket list, fall in a funeral hole. grave hole.
Yeah. The undertaker would pull me out.
That would be awful. That'd be a long drop.
6 foot.
That'd hurt.
That's above my head by a foot.
Well, you'd just compact up. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I can just feel it.
I was like 12, so I could have absorbed it back then.
You could have took it. Yeah, you'd have been all right.
Now, if it happened today, just go ahead and throw the dirt on me because I'm I'm dead anyways. I feel it.
Oh, that's great.
All right, so this has totally went off the rails once again. That's what we do here on the Two Old Guys Reselling Podcast. This has been episode 33. Any final words?
Watch out for them graves.
You got a new video this week?
Yeah, it was uploading when, let's see if it's done.
So
should be done.
12 o'clock Eastern?
10:30.
10:30 Eastern.
10:30 Central,
11:30 Eastern. It's right now, actually.
You messed me all up with all that Eastern Central stuff.
I'm telling you, when you talk about time on YouTube, you might as well just say Eastern because that's where a big portion of your people are.
It is uploaded.
All right. So right now, it should be up right now because this goes up at 9.
It's on.
Go over the old pass, watch it. Link in the description below. Do not forget, next Wednesday. What is the date on that, Caleb?
The 6th of December.
The 6th.
At 2 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Central. Live with the Two Old Guys.
Live on the Old School Picker
channel. We'll be talking about a whole lot of nothing like normal.
Yeah, the Old School Picker channel. Go find us. I'll try to get that scheduled sometime this weekend and get that rolling and ready to go. Sweet. Thank you guys for joining us. Episode 33, Two Old Guys out.